to another Viking homebrew review, and this is another one that was sent down to me by George, aka Devon Homebrew, and this is his golden ale. He's called it Golden Fuggly Ale. Comes in at 4.2%. He's told me this one might be a bit skunky because apparently he bottled it on the in October, but he's not too sure, so I thought give it a go, and we'll see where we go with it. It's obviously a golden ale made with Fuggles, so let's see how we go with it. Looks like there's some nice carbonation going on. Get it in the old English pint glass. Okay, so far so good. There you go. You can see the colour on that. It's quite a murky colour, really. Almost looks like an IPA or something like that, like an old English IPA. Nice little white head on it. It looks pretty consistent, that head, actually. Nice one, George. Nice sort of thick white tight white bubbles. A sort of hazy golden brown look to it. Let's give it a sniff and see where we go. Yeah, straight away, definitely getting the Fuggles. Big earthy notes. A sort of nice sort of bready sweetness on the outside. It smells like a really sort of decent English bitter or a golden ale, something like that. If I'm honest, there's a tiny tinge of skunkiness. It's very, very tiny, but the earthy notes are overriding it big time. So all in all, it just smells like a sort of like your sort of atypical British ale. Maybe something like a Witchwood or something like that. You know, like a witch. Yeah, the Witchwood. Is it Witchwood? Is that what it's called? No, Witchcraft. The Witchcraft. That's what it smells like. Right. Cheers, George. Let's give it a go. That's got some nice earthy bitterness on the end of that. That is basically exactly the smell that you get. Let's give it another go. I'm quite impressed with that, actually. Knowing that it's a homebrew. That tastes like, you know, any range, any of the breweries that are out there, you know, decent breweries. If I went in a supermarket and bought this as a golden ale, I'd be happy with that because it's got all the flavours that you associate with it. Let's give you the taste notes. Nice bit of carbonation. I don't know whether what it is, but this is the second beer that I've had from George, and I'm getting this almost like a cider tinge. I don't know whether I don't know the terminologies that people use in homebrewing. Is it like a keg or a ton or something that they use to brew it all in? I don't know whether it was tainted with the cider, but the initial taste you're getting a big hit of the Fuggles, a nice big earthy hit. Then you're getting this sort of outer, almost like a circle, like surrounding the earthiness of an almost cidery twang, which isn't horrible at all. In fact, I think I quite like it. It gives it almost like a zestiness. Excuse me. There's a fair bit of carbonation, not as much carbonation as the Hefeweizen. The more you drink it, the more pronounced that apple gets. It is definitely there in the background, and it's really not a bad thing. It's actually making it taste really nice. I'm not a massive fan of Fuggles anyway. I do like British ales, but You know, they tend to, some of them tend to be a bit samey if they use singular hops like Fuggles. In fact, this is like this. I love the fact that it's got this little cider note going through it in both the beers. In a way, it gives it a little bit of a personality and a little bit of identity. So, George, I think this is something you should stick with. It'll give your beers a recognisable sort of flavour. And I'm not lying, I really do like it because I won't be drinking it otherwise. That is really refreshing. I really like that. I have to apologise about the ending of my Hefeweizen review because a couple of my mates came back with the shopping and that, so I had to end it quickly, and I've just remembered that I didn't give it a rating. The Hefeweizen was really nice. If I was to give that a rating, I'd give that an 8 out of 10 because it had a very original flavour to it. I'm going to go for the same for this one. I'll give this an 8 as well. I just like the little, I love the apple note in it. I don't know if it's supposed to be there, but it goes really well with the earthiness and the flavour. This is really good stuff. I'll see if I can get a couple more noses out of it, give it a bit of a swirl. No, you're mostly getting like the sweet earthiness. You're not really getting the cidery appleness on the nose, but as soon as you taste it, it's there. That's really good. I like that. That is very, very nice. George, well done, mate. I'll let you know in the morning if it affects me in any other ways. You know what I'm talking about. But lovely. Cheers.